Imagine this. You wake up. The room is warm. The bed is soft. Your phone buzzes with dopamine before your mind even remembers who you are. No threat, no hunger, no cold, no reason to fight. Everything is easy now. Food appears at your door. Entertainment flows in endless streams. If you're lonely, there's 1,000 strangers a swipe away. If you're bored, you drown in infinite scrolling. If you're stressed, there's sugar, porn, 1,000 escapes. But then, a strange emptiness. You feel tired, yet you've done nothing. You feel anxious, though nothing's wrong. You feel hollow, but can't explain why. Something is off. You have everything, and yet you are starving. Not for food, not for comfort, but for meaning, for danger, for something real. This is the trap, the pleasure trap. It's silent, it's soft, it feels like peace, but it is slow death. You think you're choosing pleasure, but pleasure is choosing you. It has learned how to manipulate your biology, your dopamine, your hunger, your fears. You were not made for this world of comfort. You were forged by challenge, built to struggle, to hunt, to bleed, to build, to protect. But now the enemy wears a smile. It delivers what you crave, but takes what you are. Seneca warned us. The man who has no control over himself is a slave, no matter how free he appears. Look around. The world is full of slaves, addicted to comfort, terrified of silence, powerless against their own cravings. You reach for your phone before you reach for your purpose. You look for validation before you build your self-worth. You run from discomfort before you ever ask what it's trying to teach you. Modern society tells you, relax, you deserve it. But what if relax is the new prison? What if deserve is the word they use to keep you weak? Because while you sit and scroll and consume, your edge fades, your spirit softens, your hunger dies, and the warrior within you, the part that knows how to endure, how to fight, how to lead, he's still there, but you've buried him under blankets of convenience. The Stoics didn't chase pleasure, they didn't worship comfort. They trained their minds to stand still in the storm, to choose pain over ease, to command their instincts instead of obeying them. Marcus Aurelius didn't rise by chasing comfort. He rose by crushing distraction. You too must rise. But first, you must see the trap and refuse to crawl any deeper, because what waits at the bottom is a life without power, a man without fire, a soul without a mission. And that is not life, that is survival. So the question is not what makes me feel good right now. The question is, what will make me feel proud when I'm alone in the dark with no one watching? But here's the danger. The longer you stay in the pleasure trap, the harder it becomes to escape. You stop dreaming, you stop risking, you stop believing in the version of you that once wanted more. Your brain becomes numb, not broken, just bored. Overstimulated, desensitized, flooded with dopamine from things that give you nothing in return. This is not a glitch, it's design. Everything around you is built to keep you passive, scrolling instead of striving, clicking instead of climbing, wanting instead of becoming. And so a generation drowns in stimulation, but is starving for purpose. Look at the world. People are more connected, but lonelier than ever, more free, but mentally imprisoned, more comfortable, but spiritually decaying. Why? Because they've forgotten the truth. Suffering isn't the enemy, suffering is the forge. The Stoics knew this. Epictetus was a slave, beaten, humiliated. But he said, no man is free who is not master of himself. Discomfort was his teacher, pain his compass. He found strength, not in escape, but in endurance, not in distraction, but in discipline. And you don't need more hacks. You don't need more dopamine. You need a return to resistance. Start small. Wake up early when every cell begs you to sleep. Move your body when laziness clings to your bones. Say no when yes would be easy. Hold your word when breaking it would be painless. These are not heroic acts, but they are the beginning of your rebellion. Because the man who denies himself pleasure builds the strength to create his own destiny. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait for motivation. That's comfort talking. Comfort wants you soft. Comfort wants you distracted. Comfort wants you obedient. But something deeper inside you knows knows that you were made for more, knows that you're wasting time. Not just seconds, but potential. Knows that this version of you is a shadow of what you could be. So fight, fight. Not with anger, but with presence. Not with noise, but with silence. Not with violence, but with virtue. Stand still when your instincts scream to run. Breathe when your thoughts spiral into chaos, and walk the harder path, not because it's glorious, but because it's right. Seneca said, "The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today." Stop waiting. The pain you avoid is the pain that shapes you. The weakness you tolerate is the reason you can't respect yourself. You were not meant to be entertained. You were meant to evolve. So ask yourself, not tomorrow, not next week, right now, will I keep numbing the fire inside me with momentary pleasure? Or will I finally rise, reclaim my edge, and choose the pain that leads to power? This isn't self-improvement. This is war, and the battlefield is your mind.